Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day, and in my hands is one of those releases. This is Ashe, Warmother from Marvel Comics. Yes, Marvel Comics has done a League of Legends tie-in series, and this collects 1 through 4 of Ashe Warmother, League of Legends Ashe Warmother. So it's by writer Odin Shafer, artist Nina Vakueva. Layouts by Peter Gross, colors by Vakueva and Chris Blythe. Cardinal Ray and Darren Bennett are the letters, cover by Yasmin Putri. There's tons of extras in there too we're going to show off. Alright, so, I don't play League of Legends. I know nothing about League of Legends. I think I've seen it a few times, maybe on TV. Probably stumbled upon the esports stuff once in a while. I really do not know anything about the series. So I'm coming in this completely blank and hoping it does a couple things. One, give me a better idea as to what the hell the video game is about, and 2, just as an entertaining story. All right, on that first part about learning about the game itself, yeah, I got nothing on that one. It's just straight up fantasy story, which would be fine, and it is totally fine. I think that's what's kind of interesting about this is my gut says if you're a League of Legends fan, you're going to enjoy this way more than I did, and my enjoyment was barely, to be honest. The story itself is okay. It kind of just dumps you into stuff. It throws out all these terms and terminology and characters and types and Iceborne and Warmothers and whatever the hell else is thrown in there, and doesn't quite really dive enough depth into any of that you feel like, for me, walking away, that I knew exactly what was up. I kind of had an inkling and get an idea, but it never quite satisfied my interest of learning more about everything. It kind of touches upon stuff, but never quite hits the depth that it needs to. But if you already know these things or are into League of Legends, you're going to overlook that and just enjoy the story. I don't know anything about Ashe. I don't know about anything about the characters that she meets. So all that is just over my head. And I think that's part of my issue with this, is that a lot of it feels like it's over my head. If this was just maybe a fantasy series, I wouldn't quite have that issue. But knowing that there's so much else out there already, it's quite clear that I think this is geared more towards League of Legends fans than your casual comic reader. As far as a fantasy story, it's fine. Honestly, it kind of felt like I could be in the World of Warcraft reading this. It's, there's some cool elements about it. It doesn't quite explain things enough. There's it's just a weird journey of Ashe. It doesn't really have this. It's just a lot of climaxes that don't seem to go anywhere, and just weird build-ups and then reveals, and you're like, okay. The whole beginning of it, of the search and mythology and kind of visions, never quite explained it all, so you don't really know why they're doing this, and there's history thrown out that's never quite explained. So, again, if you know these things, great, you're probably going to enjoy it way more than I did. It just felt like very generic fantasy. Seriously, it could have been like World of Warcraft for me. This would have been, you could have told me it was World of Warcraft, and I'd been like, okay. There's nothing about particularly that feels super special or really stands out. And I feel bad because it's a great idea, expand the world of League of Legends in comics. The art's kind of cool. I really dig some of the moments. There's definitely a shift in coloring at one point, which is interesting. I'm trying to find some of the... these aren't really dynamic stuff, but there's some cool moments in there. Some nice art. Nothing that quite ever blows me away, but it's nice. It's overall nice. For kind of a comic or a video game tie-in, the comics, it's good. It's decent. So what I actually think is better than the comic itself is the extras. So there's a lot of really cool extras in it. So there's a map. I'm guessing there's a map of this world, which is cool, but then there's a glossary of terms, handy. I wish they kind of referenced that more. Character designs, which I love that sort of stuff. I actually think that the character designs are really cool. So just nice art. And then the thing that I actually like the most is a script with kind of sketches as to what the pages look like. And that's something I really, really enjoy as far as things. Also in the back is an introduction from Odin Austin Shafer, and a kind of a short story that was what he wrote to kind of build this world. That too is, I think, really cool to keep in and include. So, I mean, overall, my thought is that the package is better than individual parts, if that makes sense. The story plus the sketches plus the short story, the prose plus the map plus the script with the sketches, like, that's really, really cool. If it was just the comic itself, I'd say not for me. But to see those things is really neat. Now, so, like, that's one of the kind of it's the kind of thing, if, like, you're really into that, this is worth checking out. But, like, on its own, like, I think this is one for the League of Legends fans. Really, that's what this comes down to. It's out in comic shops now. Go get it. It'll be in bookstores soon. There's a link beneath this video that you could go, and you can tell you if the comic shop's near you. No shop, no problem. Again, we have some affiliate links, but go support the comic shops. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you're into Marvel, I guess if you're into League of Legends comics, I don't know if there's going to be more. Check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all Graphic Policy. Until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.